What is up, guys? How's it going? I'm gonna go over how to draw the mouth, like some tips on the mouth in general. So, let's go over 'em pretty rapid fire. When I'm drawing a mouth, first thing I'm gonna talk about is when it's in profile. When you're drawing a mouth in profile, especially the lip type, I usually have that kind of shape. If let's say the person's looking that way and the nose is that way, whatever. Ignore the ignore the nose that I put there. But the mouth is kind of cut into. I think of the mouth as very angular, no matter what kind of mouth. Not always, depends on the type. But the mouth is similar to the eye, where it does have this triangular form. It just feels like someone cut, like you had some skin and someone just cut that thing open, and now it's like open. It's a mouth. That's what I think about it. And I'm always going to be balancing a couple of things, especially if the mouth is in profile, like that. The thing I'm going to be balancing the most is I'm going to be balancing the upper lower lip. You know what I mean? Some people are going to have overbites. You know what I mean? If you have an overbite, let me see, it's fine. I have an underbite. Some people are going to have this kind of overbite going on, kind of like a Simpson character. And their lips, see again, you got to imagine if someone's nose is that way. If that happens, it's going to have this kind of form to it. You know what I mean? Some people just have that. And then you're also got to balance out underbites, which I have. I have a underbite. I'm putting that to kind of separate the shape. So I have an underbite where my lower lip kind of sticks out. You know what I mean? And that's usually good for cool, kind of goon-like characters, things like that. This is more like a Simpson character. That kind of thing. This is more, I think, of the average. You know what I mean? Simply, it's pretty aligned. You know what I mean? So some to remember there. And this is the chin down here of these guys. Just quick thing to remember that. 1 second. If you're looking at it from the front, there's a small rule there's a small rule I always remember. I think of the upper lip if you're looking at it straight on as a Cupid's bow. It's a Cupid's bow shape. And then I put in the rest of the lower lip. And let's say I usually think of those, if you were to break those down more, I think of that upper shape, that upper Cupid's bow shape, into segments. And you'll see this a lot more on depending on, what your genetics are. It'll break up into different little planes going on. But I tend to think of it as there's one that goes down, there's two right here for the center, right? Let's say that's the little nudge above your lip. There's one that goes down the center. Sorry, there's two that make up the center, and there's two that make up the outside rest of the shape. Everybody's lip type is different. So the bottom lip, the way I like to think about it, is two fatty pads for the bottom lip. And I think of it almost like two beans like in there. And again, these vary. These are just generality stuff, Some guys have one giant one. Some people can see a massive split in between those fat pads. Look at people's mouths, hardcore. Go through different pictures. Go through actors, too, because actors have so many different pictures of them. I think that's pretty cool because you can see similarities and differences. Some people have Botox. Sometimes they look bizarre, a little poofed out. But yeah, check that out. And one last rule that I usually go by, at least when this is just a general rule again, everything's general. When I'm drawing the mouth, especially like in comic book form, I will generally what I'll do is there's always light coming from above for the upper lip. If I'm drawing, let's say, I'm drawing a lip on a guy, I will put the upper lip into shadow. Put the upper lip in the shadow, and then I'll put below his lower lip, I'll put some shadow there too. That's what I do for a guy. You know what I mean? I just think it looks more masculine. And then for a girl, you know, because they have the same type of, I mean, they have the, you know, generally the same, you know, anatomy, but it's just kind of a different color that I know some people follow. And girls who maybe don't wear lipstick, you know, because lipstick is kind of more 80s, you know. But generally for girls, I won't do that. I'll kind of shade this main portion of the lip and shade this portion of the lip equally. You know what I mean? With girls. So it looks more like a female type. And I would say that this looks more female to me in a drawing, you know. And this looks more male in general. I throw that shadow below, and this one I'll throw some overall shadow on the whole thing, you know. And don't throw it on like the way I'm doing it right now. I'm just showing you through example, through trying to make through visual example. Anywho, those are some quick tips on the lip, the lips, the mouth. If you guys want to know anything else, please put in the questions. What's up? You know what I mean? Ask me whatever you want. Also, please share maybe some videos from my channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to really make it bigger. It's actually started growing very rapidly recently. I want to keep it going, and I appreciate you guys helping me out. So I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.